Hi there, Dr. Craig from Elevate Chiropractic. I was asked last week by someone whether or not I should use an exercise ball instead of an office chair at work, and is it good for my back, is it good for my posture? And I also suggested that it might be a good idea to do a video on, and I thought, what a good idea. So here's my video on whether or not we should use an exercise ball instead of a chair, and in fact I'm actually going to give you what I think is a slightly better option to use as well. So let's go have a look. So I was asked last week, should I use an exercise ball to sit on instead of my chair at work, and is that good for my back? And the answer is possibly. When we sit on a ball, it's going to promote movement, it's going to hopefully make us sit up a bit straighter, it's going to make us engage our core a little bit. All these types of things are good for us. The problem with sitting is the fact that we tend to sit for so long without moving. The actual act of sitting is not necessarily bad for our bodies. It's the fact that we tend to sit for so long without moving. That's what's bad for us. So if we can incorporate some sort of movement, make us sit up a bit straighter, engage our core, that's going to be great. And an exercise ball can be good for that. An alternative which I actually like a little bit better than exercise ball is one of these. So this is an air cushion. So basically it's like an exercise ball but a flattened version, and basically what you do is you pop this onto any chair, whether it's a soft chair or a hard chair. You can pop it on, sit on that, and it's effectively the same as the exercise ball. The reason I like this one though is because it doesn't take up much space. If you get sick of it, you can just take it off and pop it down next to your desk. If you stand up, it's not going to roll away like some of the other exercise balls do. So if you were going to use an exercise ball or an air cushion, there's a couple of things that you should be aware of, and a couple of things that you should do to make sure that you transition safely if you are going to do it, and just a couple of things to be careful of. So let's go through those with you. So if you've decided to use an exercise ball or an air cushion in the office or at work, there's four things that I think we should be aware of. So firstly, if you are using a ball, we want to make sure that it's the right height, so that when you're sitting on there, your hips are at 90 degrees. If not, ideally we'd have your hips a little bit higher than your knees, just to put you into a slightly better sitting position. Secondly, if you are using the ball and you start to get some back pain or it doesn't feel quite right, please stop using it and seek some advice from your health professional, like your chiropractor or physio, sort of make sure that there's nothing major going on there. Thirdly, if you are new to using an exercise ball or an air cushion, or you haven't used one before, you need to build up your endurance over time. So I'd suggest starting off with, say, using it for half an hour, then take it away, sit on your normal chair for a little bit, and then you can bring it back and slowly build up that time as you get stronger and as your body gets used to it. And finally, sitting on an exercise ball or cushion doesn't negate the fact that we need to get up and move regularly. I always like the quote that your best sitting position is your next one, meaning that we need to move regularly. And just because you sit on a ball doesn't mean that you can just sit there all day, because chances are you'll get tired and your posture and your sitting position will get worse over time as you fatigue. So we want to make sure we have those breaks so that we can maintain the ideal posture and hopefully not get injured. So there's my thoughts on whether or not you should use an exercise ball or an air cushion to sit on at work. If you want to have a look at these, I do sell them in the clinic, so you can pop in and have a look. I've got one here that you can try to see if it's going to be something that you might be comfortable using. So by all means, pop into the clinic and try it out. If of course you have any other questions, please comment down below and I'll do my best to answer those for you.